Have you ever wondered why some women chase men that couldn't care less about them? Meanwhile, this other dude, willing to bend over backwards, barely gets noticed? At first it might seem unfair, unlogical, or like women have strange tastes, but there's actually a hidden psychological reason behind it, and it's not what most guys think. In this video, I'm going to break down what happens in her subconscious mind, the subtle triggers that make a woman obsess over a man, and exactly how you can leverage this dynamic to make her chase you instead of the other way around. By the end, you'll see exactly why the effortful approach fails and what really works. Most men think attraction works like a simple equation. Effort plus attention equals desire. The more you text, the more you adjust your schedule, the more you agree with her, the more she should like you, right? Here's the thing, that's exactly where it goes wrong. Imagine a man who changes his plans every time she asks, cancels a night out with friends just to meet her, or agrees with everything she says just to avoid conflict. On paper, it seems thoughtful, but in reality, this behavior signals dependency and low value. Women sense it immediately, even if subconsciously. It's not about being mean or cold, it's about perception of value. Meanwhile, the man who has a full life, who doesn't rearrange his priorities on a whim, who makes decisions for himself, he naturally sparks curiosity and desire. She notices, wonders, and subconsciously begins to pursue. But why? That's what we'll explore next. Women are wired to respond to stability, leadership, and strength, even if they don't realize it consciously. Think about it like this. Your subconscious is scanning everyone you meet for signs of value. The same goes for her. When she interacts with a man she cannot control, her brain perceives him as someone with high internal resources, emotionally, socially, and mentally. Contrast this with the man who is easily influenced, agrees with her every whim, or bends over backwards for approval. His energy signals predictability and dependency, which subconsciously reduces his value. This is why some men who appear perfect in effort, looks, or status are ignored, while others who seem indifferent are chased relentlessly. Let's look at how this plays out in real-world behavior. There are subtle behaviors that women pick up on immediately. Availability. A man who drops everything to meet her is signaling that she's the center of his world. This might seem attractive, but it actually diminishes value. A man who maintains his plans, politely declines at times, or reschedules thoughtfully signals that he has a life of his own, which generates intrigue. Decision-making. Men who constantly defer to her opinion or allow her to dictate choices unconsciously display low leadership. Men who make decisions confidently about where to go, what to do, and how to spend their time show competence and strong leadership. Emotional stability. Easily swayed or reactive men project uncertainty. Calm, composed men who respond rather than react project strength. These behaviors don't scream, "Look at me," but they create a magnetic pull that women respond to on a subconscious level. Let's illustrate this with a few examples. Scenario 1, the social test. Low-value man. She texts asking him to cancel plans for a last-minute coffee. He drops everything. Result, she enjoys the moment but doesn't pursue further. Her brain already knows she has him. High-value man. He replies he's busy but suggests another day or activity. Result, she feels compelled to reschedule, invests effort, and begins chasing. Scenario 2, conversation control. Low-value man. He agrees with everything she says, afraid of conflict or disapproval. Result, she loses curiosity. The conversation feels flat. High-value man. He adds his own perspective, teases or playfully challenges her. Result, she becomes emotionally engaged, laughing, intrigued, and invested. Scenario 3, influence resistance. Low-value man lets his friends or outside opinions influence his actions. Result, signals low internal value. High-value man maintains his stance politely but firmly. Result, she senses strength, independence, and leadership. She subconsciously wants him. Notice a pattern? It's not about arrogance or rudeness. It's about living life on your own terms. Here's where the pieces start coming together. Women are naturally drawn to men they cannot control because it triggers a deep psychological pull for competence, leadership, and strength. When a man is uncontrollable, she subconsciously wants to invest effort, time, and attention. When a man is too compliant, she subconsciously loses interest because the challenge and intrigue are gone. When she sees a man making his own decisions, not giving in to social or emotional pressure, she experiences curiosity, tension, and desire, the three primal triggers of attraction. Think of it like this. Her mind is wired to chase signals of high value, and living a life of abundance is the strongest signal she can't resist. Now let's talk about actionable ways to adopt this energy. Prioritize your own life. Keep routines, friendships, and personal goals independent of her demands. Set boundaries. Respectfully decline requests that conflict with your priorities. Lead in conversation. Add opinions, tease playfully, and maintain a calm demeanor. Be scarce but engaging. Allow her to chase a little. Invest in her curiosity rather than handing yourself over fully. Respond, don't react. When tested or challenged, maintain composure. She notices subtle confidence more than overt effort. Add mystery. Don't reveal everything about yourself too soon. Keep her guessing and engaged. Here's the clever part. While all these behaviors are happening, she doesn't consciously know why she's attracted. She notices that you're not always available. She notices you make decisions confidently. She notices your boundaries and composure. Her mind interprets these cues as high value, and the chase begins, not because of words or charm, but because of the energy you emit. Now let's connect the dots. The hidden psychology that makes women chase men they cannot control is simple. Their brains are wired to respond to signals of strength, independence, and self-direction. When a man is unavailable in subtle ways, makes his own decisions, sets boundaries, and lives life by his rules, he triggers deep, instinctual attraction. This is why the compliant, approval-seeking man is ignored, while the man who lives in abundance becomes irresistible. The chase, the curiosity, and the investment aren't accidental. They are biologically and psychologically rooted in how women perceive value, and you can trigger it naturally by living on your own terms and demonstrating self-direction. So next time you wonder why some men are pursued while others are ignored, remember this. It's not luck, looks, or charm. It's the energy of self-respect and subtle resistance that creates desire. Start embodying these qualities today. Respect your life, set boundaries, and live by your rules, and you'll notice a profound difference in the way women respond to you. If you found this video valuable, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on the following videos. This is the High Value Mastery. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.